Hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, busy day again. Had a lot of those. I wanted some people on, we'll get started. Won't be a long one tonight. Last couple I've done, I've really talked about what it means for you guys to succeed, and I don't think I need to go on and on about it. I think the last two lives cover it pretty well. Except remember, if someone does put a post in the page asking what number we're up to, obviously they don't know what's going on. Probably because they haven't watched the lives, either because they haven't or because they can't. There's lots of people who can't watch the lives for different reasons. It can be a streaming problem, it can be internet, it can be hearing impairment, and things like that. So they don't know what they don't know. So be giving to those people and help them, either direct them towards the lives, or fill them in on what's going on. It's not hard. So be helpful, and as I said, the more people asking questions, the better, because once we tell them what's going on and they're up to date, and that's great, and that's how you open up a dialogue with people. So remember, they're all fellow members like you and me, and worthy of respect and deference in terms of helping. That's what we're all here to do. So let's put our hand out to these people, and if they're asking questions, answer the questions, and strike up a conversation. Get to know who they are, and what their needs are. Remember, it's all about them and the we, basically. So that's what you want to focus on when you're talking about anyone, to be honest, but especially with our Bitcoin Ascension members. If they're asking a question and they are out of the loop, it's not our place to have a go at them. It's our place to help them and see what where they're at, something about them, so we know their circumstances a lot better than we all know our own circumstances, but we don't know other people's circumstances and what they can and can't do. But and that's what I mean, helpful. It's better to bring someone in with sugar than using vinegar. So always be above that sort of thing, and be giving, and show the love that we have in Bitcoin Ascension to anyone who wants to know. If you've ever noticed, some of you probably have over the months, we've had a couple of negative people in the group who have asked direct questions, and they've been answered, and they didn't seem to like the truth, and so they got a bit hostile, a bit hateful, and they would accuse me of things, or accuse the Bitcoin Ascension of things, and I would again answer with honesty and compassion, never nasty. Even though they were coming back nasty, calling me different things, or other members things, just being rude and nasty, but I never reduced myself down to that. Now, those people were removed not because they attacked me, because I can look after myself, but because they were attacking the other members who were trying to help them. So those people are always removed when they're like that, because that's just plain rude, and that's not what we're about. But again, I didn't reduce myself down to that level where I was name calling or anything like that. Like your mother wore combat boots or something like that. I don't need to do that. That's not what we're about. So always take the higher road. Always be compassionate, and help our fellow members or new people just inquiring. There's lots of people actually in this group that aren't in Bitcoin Ascension yet, and people say, "Oh, why are they still in here? Why haven't you kicked them out?" Because we've had people who have been here since the beginning, and up until like a month ago, didn't join until and now they've joined because they've seen what's been happening, and they've had a look, and a lot of people in cases they don't have the money, and so they build up towards that money. When you don't have it, even though 0.004 is fairly cheap, if you don't have it, it might as well be $1 million. When you have it, yeah, it's a drop in the ocean. But when you don't, it's really hard. This thing's only $50, but if you have $2 to your name and no money coming in, and things like that, and like rent's due, and you've got to feed your children and things like that, $50 is like $5,000 at that time, you know. So we have to understand these people. A lot of these people are in here to keep up with what's going on, making sure it works and everything like that. I think when people are sure and that it's solid and it's growing, then that $50 that they need to find and may have they're not going to risk it on something they're not sure about. That $50 could feed their children. So until we're a much surer thing, obviously, and that can take time, they're not going to risk that $50. And that's fair enough. And you've got to understand that about people too. You know, it's tough. It can be very, very tough up here. There's lots of single parents, you know, with kids. Work is hard to find. And, you know, in some countries anyway, well, in this country it can be very hard to find as well. There's plenty of jobs out there, but there's more people looking than there are jobs. So, of course, you know, jobs are hard to find. And it's a employer's market out there right now. They've got their pick and choice of anyone. So, you know, so times can be tough, and times have always been tough. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's ever been easy. Life's never been just a utopia. So, you know, it's always been tough. We think we may have it tougher than people 30 years ago, but people from 30 years ago saying that you guys have got it easy compared, but I don't think so. You might have better in terms of communication, you know, computers and things like that. That's fantastic, but I don't think your lifestyle's any easier. I think it's more hectic than it was when I was 20 years old. Life wasn't as hectic. Probably because there wasn't so much social media around, and everyone was stuck on the internet and things like that. We actually went outside the house and actually talked to people. Now I'm sounding old, I know, but you know, life was a little more laid back. These days, everyone seems to want everything pretty much straight away. You know, want it yesterday, and that we see that in the advertising. You know, you want it now, get it now, not let's work towards it. Let's, you know, and things like that. Let's appreciate what we've gained. You know, it's just like get this credit card and buy it now, and then that's why there's so much credit card debt and things like that. It's a way of trapping people, and we don't want to do that at Bitcoin Ascension. We don't want to trap people. We want to help people actually earn money, and so they can do things like pay off the credit card bills and things like that we get tricked into doing. And that happens to many of us. Credit debt and all that, it's just rampant. And when it's hard to find work, and you know, then you got to claim bankruptcy, or they put a bad credit rating on you, so you can't even rent a house or rent an apartment or anything like that. You know, it's just horrid. So that's why I want to see Bitcoin Ascension as sort of a utopia, especially when we're up and running. Obviously, we're not up and running just yet. People can still join, and they have been all day today. Actually, it's been pretty busy. But you know, we want Bitcoin Ascension to be that utopia. Not only are we helping to improve the world, but we're also earning at the same time. And because we work together, and because there's so many of us and we work together, it's not such a stressful place to be. You know, everyone does their little part, and the whole thing moves so much faster. And then, you know, it is a utopia of sorts. You know, I don't expect everyone to work hard to be able to earn, and you don't have to. If you all work together, you never really have to work hard at anything. You know, I think I brought it up before. I was putting up a very long fence at an old house of mine, and if I had done it by myself, it would have taken me probably months. You know, in terms of I only had the weekends because I was working and everything, and it was hard clay that I had to dig posts into, and I wasn't a big fella or anything like that. So and limited funds, so it wasn't like I could just, you know, get a big drill in and drill the holes. So it was going to be a hard slog. But because I had friends around, all I had to do was provide beer and pizza. Very Australian. I said, you know, pizza and beer at my place this weekend. All the guys I knew, yeah, we'll come around and give you a hand. You know, they would have anyway. But pizza and beer is always a good incentive, I think. And within a couple of weekends, we had the whole fence up. It's actually a perfect analogy. By myself would take forever to be able to heal the world or make a lot of money. Okay, unless I come up with some gadget that I can sell. But because all of us came together, all the guys came together, we had that fence up in a couple of weeks. Bitcoin Ascension is not much different from that. It really, really isn't. Everyone coming together, working together, we have success within a couple of weeks. I mean, when we relaunch and everything like that, there's going to be close to 600 people that have been paid in 6 months. That's about 100 people a month are making money at various levels, but it's always more than what they put in. And that's brilliant. People always say, it's always the people at the top. Well, I'm sorry, there's not 600 people at the top, is there? No. So, we're doing well, and we're only at the beginning. Once this really takes off, and believe me, it will. Once it really, really takes off, then it's going to be unbelievable how many people are actually earning, all because we all work together. It's very, very simple. People overcomplicate things all the time, or they think it's harder than what it actually is, and it's not. It's just really common sense, and all you got to do is give a bit of time and work together with someone. That's what I mean. If you're a bit shy working with a bunch of people you don't know, if you've got someone in here you do know that they signed you up or you signed them up, just to have the two of you working together. You don't have to do what we're doing. You can advertise. People are advertising outside of Facebook and everywhere else. You got Alton Pusa, you got Kristen. He's all over the place with getting ads with clicks and things like that. We're doing our own paid advertising. There's advertising on WhatsApp. There's advertising in YouTube, the videos and things like that. That's what I mean. Go to YouTube, watch the videos and everything, have them streaming, because that helps us advertise without us actually having to do anything. So you get more and more people watching. Reno did a brilliant video. This is Dude, I think, or Mr. Dude, or something like that. It was pretty clever. But it was to do with the Vietnam vets as well. Well, any veterans, to be honest, but this one, was with the Vietnam vets sort of thing, and how getting into something like Bitcoin Ascension, if everyone did it, if everyone said yes, we'd already be successful. But there's always there's too much doubt in people, and this could never happen, and there's too many people that say that, which makes it harder. But all of us coming together will convince people that this is the place to be. And then when everyone says yes, the world is healed. That's all we've got to do, get everyone to say yes. And big job, but as I said, you're not alone doing it. There's all. I'm actually going to have a drink of this instead of waving it around everyone. I'm going to tip it all over the couch. But that's all it takes, all of us working together. And when everyone says yes, the world is healed. That's it. It's not just about money. The world is healed because everyone said yes. Let's do this together, and let's solve these problems. Let's not leave it to everyone else. But again, you're never ever alone. Not with Bitcoin Ascension anyway. You're never alone. So that's it. I think I'll leave it at that tonight. I think I got my point across, and I'm just here to help people. That's all we're here to do, is to help people and heal the world. So keep that in mind, keep that in your heart, and again, share this video around. Terry will put it up on YouTube, so use the YouTube link, because if you're just sharing it from Bitcoin Ascension, I think they have to be a member to be able to see it anyway. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works, but I'm sure someone else knows. So that's it. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow for tomorrow's live. I've already talked to Tom. Tom's going to be doing a live. He's going to be showing you some stuff. Hopefully he's as entertaining as I am. He's better looking than I am, so that's all right. So he'll cover tomorrow night, and then I'll be doing a live with a bit of a little surprise when I do my live. So fantastic stuff. I love you all very, very much, and I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you the next day. I won't even be able to catch the live. So but I'll watch the replay from Tom. But I'll go through. He's coming over to see me tomorrow, so we'll go through it and what needs to be said and done. But I've got a very, very busy day tomorrow, so if I do not answer your messages tomorrow, it's not because I'm ignoring it. I'm really, really busy tomorrow, and I won't be able to answer a lot of questions. So, but then I'll be back, so it's all good. And I'll let you know what I was doing that I couldn't do alive because you know how much I love doing them. All right, guys, I will see you in well, not a couple of days, a couple of days basically. So, but I'll still be around. Just won't be able at that normal time. Won't be able to do the live. So, fantastic stuff. And take care, everyone. Listen to Tom tomorrow, and get chatty with people. Right? Anyone's asking a post for an update, get chatty with them. You know, get to know them. See how you can help them, and they can help you back. So it's all symbiotic, guys. So it's fantastic. All right, look after yourselves. I'll see you in a couple of days. But as again, I'll still be messaging. Message me tomorrow. I should be fine. But there'll be times when I won't be available. So I'll talk to you in a couple of days. See you later. Bye bye.